Ancient UFO tank on the moon? Paradoxes, aliens, and reasons to emphasize space exploration. There is no shortage of sources claiming to have had legitimate UFO sightings, alien figures being discovered, or easily debunked theories. Especially in the technological age where it is increasingly easy to doctor photos, add noises, or media campaigns seeking to go viral. A 2010 photo from NASA mission LRO has recently been called into question by UFO enthusiast Tyler Glockner, who operates a popular YouTube channel under the moniker of Secure Team 10, some of whom clearly want to believe there is an ancient tank on the moon, regardless of their individual reasoning. Science and logic can dispel many of these as hoaxes, and not any sort of UFO. There is a plethora of data in space, which remains inconclusive unless we make a conscious effort to seek out explanation. This is troublesome in the wake of our own planetary problems, and frequent political discourse taking away from a higher perspective. Planet Earth has finite resources, and the continual emphasis put upon endless growth should be alarming. Despite the fact that Moore's law is exponentially outgrowing itself in the advancement of civilization, a utopia seems to be the last thing around the corner. Animals are becoming extinct at a vexing rate. Something in which includes us, Homo sapiens. Should we really just sit and speculate about UFOs or go seek them out? Once questions of this nature arise, we run into issues of mass proportion, but can hypothesize about what is known beyond Earth, and our limited, human speculation of a UFO presence, just as Enrico Fermi did nearly 100 years ago to conclude what has been deemed the Fermi paradox in our own galaxy, the Milky Way. So why not take a chance? Fermi himself had something poignant to say about willful ignorance, according to Laura Fermi, his wife, in her book Atoms in the Family, My Life with Enrico Fermi. Whatever nature has in store for mankind, unpleasant as it may be, men must accept, for ignorance is never better than knowledge. A paradox would not be called such if it were easily resolved. However, there have been prospective solutions to the Fermi paradox, and as to why alien life forms and UFOs have not just outright contacted humans if scientists allude to the probability of them being much more intelligent than us. One possible explanation as to why humans have not been directly contacted by aliens in their decked-out UFO hot rods is called the zoo hypothesis, coming from John Ball in 1973, which purports that we are trapped in a sort of space cage and they are just watching Earth like one might observe animals at a zoo, or a mouse in a test laboratory, or your favorite television show. If this were true, how much is the price of admission in schmeckles? The self-imposed quarantine theory suggests the opposite of the idea we are stuck in an invisible corral. That space is very perilous and aliens know this, preferring to be more xenophobic, and stay at home with their UFOs parked, and dent-free. The aliens in their UFOs could already be preoccupied with their own Star Wars as well. Protecting us, or just unable to get through all of the blaster fire. Stephen Hawking believes this isolation theory is plausible. But aliens also may not care about Earth because we have nothing of value to them. Aliens could also be flying in their advanced stealth camouflage UFOs and just look at us and think, as inferred in Terry Bisson's award-winning short story, they're made out of meat. Another theory is that the Matrix is real. Many more such postulations exist as to why we have heard nothing with certainty, with undoubtedly aggrandized ones to follow. We know the galaxy is cyclopean, and the universe even more so. What humanity is also coming to realize is that you can only discover so much of Earth, as all of the surface has been charted with technology like GPS, leaving us with just our home oceans, where only 5% has been explored. NASA funding is likely to increase by $19.653 billion, but comparatively, military spending in the United States is over $598.5 billion. The moon landing happened in 1969 and man only took a few small steps. Perhaps it is time to go back, and take a giant leap inside of that ancient tank.